Okay, let me speak. Touchscreen, black and white. Go Charlie Chaplin. Yes. That may be the solution. Oh my god, so still no audio. Is it snap, crackling, and popping, or
yeah, it's just
like a
fuzz.
connection error?
Connection
Like, is it
error or something? Check the microphone itself right there.
Okay. Okay. Oh, hot. There you are. Okay. So do I need? I mean, how? I mean, we could just set the microphone there. Okay, so it is.
There you go.
Okay, mic. I just got this stupid mic cord. Where? All right. Let me know if this turns into a disaster.
Wonderful audio. Clear.
Sorry, everybody. Okay, let me keep talking. Carefully. The fuzzy part don't need to be done. Okay. The only problem without the fuzzy part is it doesn't fit in my mic stand anymore. But I guess we're doing little sewing. You hear me if it's on the table? Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine? Alright, because who needs a mic stand? Oh. Alright, now I don't just need to figure out where. Because the poofy part helped hold it in here. Oh, I guess you can do that. Alright. You're on, and I'm on a 1 minute lag. Oh, that's stellar. Just stellar. Okay, well then I will speak very, very slowly. Okay. You had to go mess with a good system, right? Yup. No, I'm like, what? I know, it's like, it is extra. I'm like, how do I, chords, sometimes, when the problem is not the tool, it's the tools that make the tool work. Alright, well, thank you everyone for sticking around during that disaster. Yep, just poking the bears. The Great Canadian Bear. Oh, you know what? I will pull it for tomorrow when we go back to figuring out these two different garments. But I have a corset that I bought in the early 2000s, and just looking at the construction of it, and then I looked at the tag for the first time in a really long time, and it's proudly made in Canada. Yep, it's true. The one pre-made corset I ever bought, Canadian manufactured. Oh, don't cut the thread, Phoenix. I think you're just getting started. We had our ups and downs, the funs of live performing, troubleshooting, all the disasters, but and then it's funny because when I checked the audio settings, not only did it not say my good microphone was the one that was working, it said it was connected to my Bluetooth one. They might come after you for tariffs. Is there a statute of limitations on tariffs? I'm pretty sure this corset is 25 years. It is almost 25 years old. With every time I sit at the machine, I have this odd sense of peace and comfort knowing that I have enough supplies to make stuff and just enough know how to be dangerous that I can do it. I know how to do some stuff for myself and not need to be dependent on others. It's also making me think how much I really, as much as I have to do computer desk job things, my brain does, I interact better in the world if I have something where I can see that my hands have done something. Whether it's sketching or sewing or something, it's just, I think we're losing something by young humans just touching everything or having devices that do things for them. That knowing how to do something with your hands is. Let's see if I can carefully move the cord. Because one of my fears, actually, besides the fear that the cats are pretty good. They've not gotten sewn through. It's just me. But really that I'm going to accidentally sew through my microphone cable. I do have that worry in my life. Our warm-up stitches are really bad. Hopefully the Brussels lace portion goes better, but ooh, which direction are we? Drive forward, dear. No wonder Mr. Singer leaves us in like the back alley where I'm not even good enough. I've got like the thrown out machine in the back alley with the scraps of the scraps. This is a disaster. Nope, it's the same mic. Don't use the mic cable as a cord in a stay pad. Yes, that. Same mic, I just took off the mousy part, but this is what was hiding underneath. Hey, horror, welcome to the disaster that is the circus this morning. Holy moly. Yep, nope, same Rode mic mini that we've had for 5 or 6-ish years now. Phoenix doesn't believe in new stuff very often. I hope you are having a great day, Claire. I'm enjoying the rain and the coldness. Because one day I stopped by one of the local shops and they had 2 half-off white Easter lilies and some red cyclamen, and Gerber daisy. Are they Gerber daisies or Shasta daisies? Some type of pretty daisy thingy. Canada's ripping hard this morning. I'm super excited about that. Let's see, you want to ask me a question. Alright. If the game show moved to your favorite day and time, when would that be? I actually kind of look forward and like it where it is at 3 o'clock, because then in my brain cells, if my show goes well enough that I would just rate your show. But but I've not been smart enough to figure out how to rate other channels, and let's see here. Oh no, your power went out today, Allie. But you've got the generator back up. That's good. Strange to have happen on a weekend with no bad weather. That is funny. 6 p.m. Eastern Saturday, yes. 3 p.m. left coast, yes. This is like the leftist coast. I didn't know it was going to be so crazy. Gives me something to look forward to and something to do on Saturday. But what time? I mean, what are you thinking? Oh, you're thinking, a Saturday morning show now. That would make 2 shows maybe too much. Okay, well then that is perfectly reasonable. Because that was actually going to be the next question of like, what would your preferred time be? Because where's my words? I will make time. Let's see. Allie, you had to look into this. I look south into the states. So that would be my right coast. Fair, touche. Right, because we're not going to use like ship directionals with port and aft and starboard. No. Okay, don't finagle with the chords too much. What is it? Port, starboard, aft, and I don't know how to. Not a boat person, though I'm learning. I feel like I need a smaller mic stand. The mic looks so little without its little poofy protector thingy. Friday, 3 p.m. my time. I would make it happen. No, actually, that's fine. I think that, yes. Sometimes during the work week, sometimes I'm still also doing work week things. Sometimes at that yeah. Let's see. You're not the bow of Canada nor the stern. That's the word. Port, aft, bow, and stern. Okay. That's the words. Because the one is, it's the port and the aft. Because isn't that like the left and right? But it has to do with how, where the, it's like a mini compass. Next to, yeah. We'll figure it out. I'm sure you'll find the perfect time for it. Because it's too good it for more people to not be coming and playing the game. If you ask my humble opinion. But, yep, on Rumble, the Horror Stream Live game show with all sorts of different fun horror-themed games. So I do have to say, when it comes to the video, there's certain areas where I'm like, there's not a shot in Hades where I'm going to know the answer, but I'll make outlandish guesses that make no sense. Probably not the best strategic plan, but that's all I got right now. Starting to be less terrible. It just takes a little while to get warmed up on this, the most fundamental of all of the stitches. We were starting to do better, and then it fell apart. There we kind of go. Oh, I keep. Is there? Can I channel? There, now. Now we're not occluded by a mic stand. Oh, hey, cat. Yeah, reading about the Brussels lace today, that should be fun. And my brain fell into that rabbit hole, Allie, that you pitched this lace schmata thingy-majiggy. And I was remembering, well, not, I have a whole bunch of crocheted, Irish crochet motifs already made. And the part that I'm stuck on and don't like is the crocheting them together. And I was like, you know what, Phoenix, you don't have to. You could machine stitch them together. So I was thinking of using all the pieces that we already have, drawing out motifs, drawing out my shapes on paper to use that as my foundation layer, and then just pinning the crochet in or just stitching it where it's mark by numbers supposed to be. Oh, I got startled by a cat trying to steal snacks. Don't steal the snacks. Don't eat them. All right, let me do this one last row. Then we'll get to our reading. This is being terrible, so let's see. We will just open ourselves up to our weekly dose of shame from Mr. Singer. The real question is going to be, when we get to the end of this book, which we're not there yet, do we want to do another book, or do we want to just get in on some lace schmatas of extravagant composition for a few weeks? Or like the rest of the year. And see, even if we out all of the layers. Oh, because my brain was thinking somewhere between a tea dress. Then we could even do all of the underlayers. Some of the underlayers. No, you're defending little mannequin. It's not stealing. He's hunting snacks. This is true. This is true. Because he's not strategically transferring equipment to alternate locations. He is just going straight from tub to mouth. Oh, is his tail showing up? No, I moved the camera in so much. He's sitting right in front of me. Which way you're shaking that tail? But yeah, those Edwardian tea dresses. All that lace and because I can like if we need, depending on the style, I can easily rip up a whole bunch more of the cording sections because the crocheting those long loops really doesn't take that long. It's a nice repetitive pattern. So having enough of that is not an issue because I've got plenty of crochet cotton. We have enough for a little while. But now we're slowly but surely, we do good, we catch up, we do good, we catch up. Alright, we are getting ready to read about Brussels lace. Okay. Why? It's such a force of habit for my hand to go attempt to pick up the presser foot, even though I don't even use that lever. Oh, no, there's my small frame. Here's our stitches. They're all supposed to be uniformly gray. They're not. Better luck next time. Alright, Brussels lace. I'm on to you. Alright, how are we going to be shamed today? I've got one magical hand. Let me summon the text. Phoenix, go to the right page. Nope, there we go. And we're going to start, present, this one. Alright, we've got our reading voice on. I just had a sip of tea. Alright, Brussels lace. Look at how pretty that is. Is there a bad lace though? I mean, I love looking at all of them. Doing them is a different story, but okay. Brussels lace. Here is one of those laces whose finesse, fineness, and delicacy make it seem incredible that it should have been produced by a Singer sewing machine. Nevertheless, wow, the Singer sewing machine is obviously the best machine ever. I mean, come on, how can you argue with that? Nevertheless, the instructions that follow will soon convince you that with the aid of this machine, nothing can be easier and done more quickly and more quickly done. Your experience in making this lace will show how this and other fine laces of the most delicate workmanship may be executed by this new system of embroidery without worry or difficulty. Oh, my favorite words. It's going to be easy, it's going to be fast, it's going to be stress-free. Here for it. A specimen of this beautiful work is shown in figure 2. Hey, do not chew on the compressed air container. Oh my god. Okay, that was cat. Now I'm stressed out. Oh, hello. I am here. You're too kind. You were just telling another chat about you. Yes, I'm here. I'm a small screen and consulting from the text. No, this way. Why, thank you. Oh, Allie, sure, Mr. Singer, that would only take me about 4 minutes. You say when I'm doing it perfectly. I know. Oh, stress-free. I'm calling BS on that one, Mr. Singer. I know. I step away to read the text, then come back and get stressed out because chat's here. My camera's all zoomed up, so if my hands aren't moving, then it looks like there's no one here. But I'm definitely here. The cats are here. We're just working on the embroidery section, which is a little bit... No, today is not a giant heap of fabric. Oh, Ellie and Mr. Singer isn't including commentation due to cat. Yeah. Oh, relax. You can't just watch video gamers and right-wing news. This is true. Thank you. Nope, there's this camera angle is so in that I forget. I have to be really fiddly fingers. That's high commendations. I really appreciate that because I do enjoy my Sundays doing some current events and stuff, but also sometimes I just like to learn these old-timey things, get better, and I know I just get inspired by watching other people make things too. So oh my gosh, I fell into, what is it, Tiny House Big Design. It's got one of the presenters from the Great British Bake Off, and they're in teams, and they're making miniatures for a dollhouse. Oh my gosh, I love looking at it, but that's a rabbit hole I can't step into. Oh, Allie, sometimes you watch Lefty News and just snap. Yeah, it's so... Oh, the craziness. Yeah. Oh, don't get me started right now. We don't even know what our lesson is. We haven't even finished. All we know so far is this promise of this lace style is going to be easy, it's going to be stress-free, and it's just going to be amazing from the beginning. And right now, I don't know if we're there yet. Oh, perfect. I don't mind being a palette cleanser. That is a-okay with me. Oh. And sometimes we have engineering problems. I took off 2-inch... Oh my god, we'll talk about structural support layers tomorrow. Because I repinned some stuff. Oh, no, that's... Phoenix, don't get ahead of yourself. Let me consult the manual. I will be back, chat, to read you after I get through another paragraph or two in the manual. So let's let the shaming continue. So we see here in this, Am I pointing in the right direction? In this diagram here, it says Spanish lace, and let me not. Okay, fingers and toes. Oh, a Spanish mantilla, so something, a hairpiece. The illustration hardly does justice to the exquisite detail of this work. Figure 1 illustrates a table cover made of this lace, embroidered in cotton, to which we shall refer in brief explanation by this work. Oh, so figure 2 is the mantilla, so that should... Look, there's the lady's head. Oh, in black. I forgot all those Spanish Catholic hair pieces are so pretty. A fine double thread round mesh net is used in making this lace. Stamp the pattern on the net. Have the tension on the machine slightly loose so that neither will draw, and then proceed to cover every line on the design with the machine stitching using number 110 thread. Okay. I don't have fine mesh net. Oh, stop sharing. Okay. Oh, Allie, I'm already looking at that bottle of vodka and saying, hello, friend, might need you shortly. Ugh. Teasing me. Yeah, that's... I don't think that's going to help our stitching at all, though, with just our depression level at how terrible our stitches are going to be. So I'm slowly working our crochet. No, we're not doing crochet. We are definitely doing machine lace. We're just trying to read through this old-fashioned destruction manual on how to do a form of machine lace, but I don't have the right I don't have any fine mesh net unless I take that back. We can use our practice piece of tool and see what else they have to say for how we stitch on this. Oh, true, you're already a bit toasty. Oh my gosh. That's okay. We could do, we can crochet. I have a number of, I got some things I know how to do sometimes. That's alright. All are welcome. I don't claim expert status on any of this. I too am just learning and decided that this is a way I don't feel worried about failing and learning live on the InfoWebs. So I just popped in a piece of tool that we're going to use as our mesh net. You don't have to stitch exactly. I attempt to be amusing enough that either my winning personality or just the sounds of beautiful old-fashioned old machines is aesthetically pleasing if I don't talk for a few moments and we just listen to the machine. Did they say, let me pop over. I think I need to figure out what else. I have our mesh net and we've got our picture, but I don't know what else they said. Oh, to stamp our design. How is this different from the other net sewing details that we already went over? I need to read for a second. So let me share the screen, share. Yep, this one. Oh, how romantic. Yes, this is very romantic. We've got a church work here. We've got, and then 150 thread for the open work stitches, and our 00 needle, whatever size that is in modern, and have the tension slightly loose. This work simply requires that each tiny leaf, stem, etc. shown in the design be covered with small machine stitches, or that the larger spaces be filled in with short interlaced stitches in the holes of the net. Oh, okay. So they've got some cut work. Looks like they placed some tape, did some filling stitches. Need not be heavy nor overlap, but they should always lie close together and follow the direction of each figure, especially in the ease of the scroll and the leaves. The outlines should be finished with a tiny one-strand cord, giving firmness to the straight or scalloped edges. Okay. If a greater variety is desired by any band or ribbon motif appearing in this pattern may also be outlined in the cord. Okay. Let me check back here. When you do what you don't do, oh yes, relax. That's very true. When you do what you love, that is true. I do enjoy this. I know, Ellie. Oh, do you have any stamp designs or even one-ten thread? No. Is Mr. Singer leading us into peril yet again? 100%. And as I continue to go through the different styles, there's these like subtle differences, but I'm getting to as long as your satin stitch is good, you have moderately tasteful design skills and taste, you can do whatever you want. I don't understand how they're different. I see that this should I get a piece of tape. Do we want a piece of ribbon? What do we have? Let's sew this ribbon. We'll make a little flower design. Oh, because we've done other stuff on the mesh, but we haven't attached ribbons. And this is hence the... Oh, I don't need to put the presser foot down again. Okay. This ribbon is super nasty, so I'm not... Oh, there's my hands in the way. Alright. Let me unsheath... Get the gloves off. We're taking the gloves off for this one. And we'll see how we can... Oh, this tape. Alright. Take a breath. I'm going to freeform a flower motif out of this ribbon because I don't have any stamping stuff, nor... That's it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What shape is this flower? Okay, careful so we don't... There's no blood sacrifices on this project. I try to keep those at a minimum around here. Oh, I know you say this, Ailey, and if I had a machine that was just dedicated to this, I completely would also take the presser bar right out, and still sometimes you go for the lever, right? It's so second nature. You're like, done sewing, I pick up the presser foot so I can free the fabric. Oh, the muscle memory of things. Like, I'm sitting at a machine doing this stuff. You mean I'm not... How can I not have to do that step? It just seems so counterproductive. You know what would be funny? Let's just stitch the edge. We'll do a little, like, scrolly thing. Because... Oh, God. I'm sitting here like I'm expecting something good to come out from under the machine. It's like, no, Phoenix, we're learning, practicing, and failing miserably. The joys of life, of learning. Oh, and I'm not catching the edge of the ribbon very nicely. making just a random shape. Are you able to sit at the machine again, Allie, or are you still not untreadable? That's terrible. Oh, Allie, the lever isn't even there anymore. Oh my gosh, right? So you're like, but what do you mean? It's just, oh, I'm at this machine. You just forget what machine you're sewing at. Alright, I'm just gonna sew some random open shape and we'll stitch it from both sides and then we'll do some filler stitches and see what disaster we have when we're done. Let's trim the end of this because I don't think I'm gonna need all of this. Oh yes, okay, there is no automatic AI-driven attachment set for your pre-1900 singer. No, there is not. This is complete Phoenix-powered manual. Just the way I like it. So again, I joked with somebody this week. They were talking about the autism smartwatch tracking whateverness, and I joked about being the person that Allie who takes out people's chips. I guess we're gonna end up with a square-ish sort of shape. I could have mitered my corners or done something fancy, but meow! Why don't you come sing over here? Sing for me, sweet moon. Oh, where's Cody stuck? Okay, we'll try this. Do I need too much tension? Not enough tension. Under pressure. Oh, this is so hard sometimes finding. Can you feel right? Oh, I was contemplating in my head whether to use a whole bunch of this white and orange tulle for the base of our schmata, or whether I just want to draw the shapes on paper. Actually, I kind of know what my answer is going to be. I'm thinking I'm going to draw out each of the skirt panels on paper and then pinning the motifs to it and switching in between them. Because then I'm not going to waste the tulle and it's just going to rip out the back. Guess we're done. Let's cut out our center space and see. Should we start with some open network? Oh, I didn't sew that. Shite. Whatever. Get out. Oh, and I probably could have cut this square in half and done one rectangle and then the other to increase the amount of time that we have integrity, because the more I cut out, the less stable it becomes until we start to fill it in, which seems so silly. Like, why take perfectly good fabric, cut it apart, and then stitch something different in? The answer is because it's fun and beautiful. And does there need to be another reason? I don't think so. Oh, I am just in my prissy phase today. But tomorrow, the plan is to spend some time working on both the corded stays and that 1868 riding corset. I recut one of the tabs that was too short. I realized when I was doing the cutting, I didn't need to add length at the top and the bottom because I don't need a seam allowance there. So I might go through carefully with that later and just recheck those pieces and just shore those ends up for the fit check tomorrow. I wonder when we'll get a better look tomorrow. That corset is too big, and I thought that I cut down for the 26-inch waist, knowing full well that I'm not there yet, but I would rather it be. I can deal with a bigger lacing gap if it's too small, but if there's no lacing gap, I can't make a lacing gap exist. Okay, carefully. Okay, pull. Our straight line open work netting stuff is a disaster today, but that's alright. What are you doing, creepy goobies? Yeah, you don't want to love me. Alright, fine. Oh, speak now, we'll save the snacks. It's not snack time for humans. No, but I do need to make sure that we're all locked. Okay, sweet babies. Alright, let's do some horizontal lines. Should we do, and then we'll do the diamonds, because I still have not figured out exactly the right way to get the eight line star motif. I haven't practiced that one in a while, and it's so pretty, and I keep fudging it up, if I recall correctly. So we got line 2, stay up straight. Oh, I'm sorry, my fat fingers are in the way. Just because it's so open, I need extra fingers to make sure the lace flag isn't pulling funny. Oh, maybe so, Allie. It's always snack time for humans. No snacks while I stitch. I don't want to get myself confused. Be sewing on this silk and then make like a chocolate stain or something disastrous like that. Alright, so I'm going to start from the middle of this. We'll drive all the way to the end, come back to the other side. So 1, 2, 3. So this is line 3. But I did order, I was trying to get the salted licorice because I really want to try them, and I ended up with these Dutch licorices that are shaped like farm animals, tractors and a piggy, and wishing well with flowers. They're not salted, but actually quite pleasing, and I am not always a licorice lover. Now it just means I want to go back and order the double salted ones because those are the only ones that I know are going to be salted. And we'll see. I don't mind a good salt lick every once in a while. Oh, no, didn't break my bobbin thread. The color's okay. I'm so sorry. The white and the, trying to find a color that shows up on camera we've got our white lace, and I'm filling in this one. Oh, you would get the, okay. I will get those. The Dutch salt licorice coins. Is the salt coated ones from Fit? Oh, La Quid. La Quidmock. That. Never mind. I will not try this. Okay, the Dutch. La Gridsmock. Oh, that kind of sounds like licorice. Okay. This Dutch salted coins. I will add those to my next Amazon order. I also couldn't help myself and got a 6-pack of the violet candies, which I had to move them because they scented my sunflower seeds like lavender violets. I love those ones. Ooh, the brand is called Dracula. Alright, I will remember this. Dracula's salted Dutch chocolates. Yes, please. Alright, that I will remember. I will remember. I will recall. Okay, so now we're doing our second. I am doing the second diagonal section. Oops. Just trying to look very carefully that I know where I'm stitching. Because I think it would look better if the lines were not piggly. And after a while, it starts to just look like a spider web, and figuring out which are the points to stitch and what. It's a lot on your eyeballs. Ooh. This is definitely our best one yet, though. Good job, Phoenix. Alright, let's get this last quadrant done, and then I can. Oops, don't fuck it up now. I will free it and hold it up to the camera. Sorry, chat, I will be right with you. I gotta make sure I'm still smiling. No uber concentration face. Alright, let me. Oh my god, this looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, fat control. Why? I could not play from set. Your favorite. The Dutch gum Steimerl licorice mint gum. Hey Jess, welcome. How are you doing? How's all the softballing and sporting? Alright, we have some. There we go. That stitching is not so shitty. Oh, I think we almost have the design. Oh, no softball, you're out thrifting. I wanted to go plant shopping, but I can't figure out what I want. I really, in my brain, I want a bougainvillea, but I don't, where I want it and the way that one climbs, it's not a good idea. Thank you, Allie. I think this is my first successful time with that, getting that motif right. And the diamonds don't look, well, Phoenix, don't get ahead of yourself. It's less shitty than the last time I did this motif. Should we make another shave and try and do another round? Let's do a triangle this time. Oh, there goes my carpet creep. I need to send stuff to the Goodwill. I picked out a couple of books because I got sent a while back some of like the knitting books, the Stitch and Bitch knitting books, and a couple of other things or things that I'd like picked up, and that was free. And Wild Game. Which Wild Game? I guess not me. I don't know what one. Oh, Allie, doing the diamonds are balancing the top and the bottom tension plus the hand movements. Yes. And I am still not very good with that. Oh, maybe this time next year will be our third year practicing. Which sports ball game is going on? Is there baseball? Are the Dodgers playing? I don't know. I don't know sports ball. Oh, you know what? Before we try another shape, let's practice adding some cording. Where's our cording cord? Maybe we don't. Okay. Oh, hockey. Maybe that's what Will's doing. Who's playing? Oh, Vegas versus Minneapolis. Okay. So good. Well, I hope your team wins. Is this? Well, that's right. I always forget that the Stanley Cup is so late in the season. I guess the closest team I'd have to root for would be the Sabres. You're a West Coast guy. Alright, so Vegas it is. Fair. I'm going to practice doing a line of cording around the edge because we are also not very good at that either. Maybe one day Mr. Singer will let us at the back seat by the door of the factory instead of out in the alleyway. But oh, that's right. And okay. Oh, Jess is not watching hockey right now. I'm a Canes fan. Relax. All right. Okay. All right, the hockey fans in the chat. Don't. It'll be okay. Oh, that's right. We'll go up and down. Remembering the hand motion for the tension is a lot like just crocheting. Oh, goodness, relax. You have vegan issues. Let's go, Canes. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, then you get to go to the game. Fun. Yeah, there's definitely some hockey fans in the chat. So funny, when I went to university, they didn't have a football team, but we did have a hockey team. And I was always into studying and practicing to go watch sport events. But yeah, I can definitely see getting all the tensions right, so the lines that form the little diamonds and squares, nice are crazy. Everybody's laughing. All right, good. Oh man, yeah, it was just is what it is. Oh, my tiny satin stitch on the filler cord is an absolute disaster. What? Oh, hey, dude. Oh, my teacup's empty. I'll have to go consult my assistant. But they're working. Oh, right. I was talking about the books. So I wasn't going to take those to the Goodwill, but I was going to drop them off at one of the little lending libraries up the lane. Because I don't think I'm just not in the mood for knitting, and I don't love the patterns, so, like, why am I keeping the books? I need room for giant floofy skirts and craziness. So I was also thinking that maybe I was going to get rid of that tiered peach petticoat skirt that I had made out of the bed sheet. Also need to remake the red, white, and blue one. We should have a I know! Rumble. It's true. That's... But it goes back and forth. Sometimes YouTube wins, sometimes Rumble wins. As long as folks keep chatting and smashing the buttons for me and telling your friends, because I know there's other sewing channels and there's other people doing stuff, but do they have that winning personality and amazingness that is Phoenix at the Circus? Or the shit show that is my circus. Oh my gosh. Tell your friends, though, seriously, the best part of the show is usually when nobody gets here yet and the cats do their tricks for treats. Loki did figure eights through my legs for a trick. He did 2 rounds of those. I wish that I had the patience to go back and clip moments like that, because my animals do tricks for treats live. Oh, you told the gaming channel about me. You are too kind. I am still blessed that Jada rated last week, and that you have taken you've gotten yourself a regular seat inside the tent, and I'm just super touched. Ooh, cooking, yes. Not. That's very. I agree. You need stuff besides just gaming and talking. It's okay, Jess. I could go both ways, YouTube and this is where you live. I know. It's alright. That's why I stream to both. I just spread the love across the platforms. Yup. Cooking, music, absolutely. Because it makes me laugh on my insides when all these like new gamers to the platform are like, come watch me, come do this, why aren't I getting any love? And I chuckle inside my cold black heart when they're like, have been streaming for a hot minute, and I'm like, we've been at this for 3 years, just slowly but surely doing what we do the way we do it. You put in your time, young buck. We've got goals of getting to our 500 and being just please for premium things and all sorts of excitement, but we'll get there. Oh, Allie, you've been watching YouTube since 2005 when it started. Yes, you are OG YouTube, and I'm here for you. I like a good, healthy competition, but I'm also for the poly platform, and I'm not going to just let one place own my content. Alright, let's look at this disaster of a cording row that I stitched in. And somehow I pulled too tightly and made a tear in my net. And what did I learn? if my cord covering Sand Stitch was better, you would see that it would be all uniformly gray around there, and we are not. But now we can stitch another shape and try this again. Is that like, okay, before we do that, let me consult the manual, see if there's anything else super awesome that we should read before we do a little bit more practice. And do we want to blow through, not blow through, that's not the right words, Phoenix. I did sketch out a little motif for the Mother's Day gift. And maybe we'll sew Mommy's Mother's Day gifts so we can get that in the post. Post haste. Alright, share the screen. Brussels lace. How else can I learn from how amazing you are? Alright, there we go. Doo-doo-doo. Corded edge referred to before. If you wish, you may. Oh, hold on. Little man is trying to treadle for me. Alright, okay. There we go. Work centers in the flower using the finer lace stitches as shown in figure 4, which illustrates an unfinished piece of work held by the embroidery hoop. So they've got their cord, then the fillers, all the different pieces. Okay. When this lace is finished, it should be placed. Are we going to, starch and block it is the next steps. Look, I think if we start now, we might have this done by the end of the year. I want pretty. Upon a stretcher especially made for this purpose, while on the stretcher, brush the wrong side of the lace lightly with a very weak solution of gum arabic and water. Allow this to dry. The machine-made laces have acquired considerable importance in ecclesiastical decorations, being used for altar cloths, albs, etc. When used in this way, a very fine, complicated design is generally selected. Many of the handmade pieces give evidence of the inexhaustible patience only explained by the tenacious persistence of some devotee who is kept to view at the cost of her eyesight. Fortunately, the tedious phase of this work has been eliminated by the rapidity with which it may be done on the Singer sewing machine. Many of the convents and asylums abroad have grasped this fact. Oh no, okay. Oh no. And the more skilled nuns have been instructed in this system of embroidery. In figure 3, illustrated the first piece of work done by one of these nuns after a few lessons. She was a beginner and she sewed that. Let me read this paragraph and then we'll go back up to that piece. In those finished pieces of work illustrated in this lesson, it is proposed to present reproductions of the most select examples of a machine embroidery. They are marvels of execution, elegant in design and correct in style. Alright, this is what no. Not this one. Not that one. This. She did this, they said, with just a few lessons of stitchery. Are you kidding me? Oh, and 5 years. I know. A convict, right? No, they said asylum, not convict. I'm flabbergasted too. That's a few lessons of work. Because that looks amazing, and I've gone through a few lessons, and I'm utter rubbish. Absolute, complete trash. The fineness and... Okay. As I now hang my head in shame at my own very own Singer, knowing that we keep trifling our way through lessons, I pray that our tenacity and tenacious temperament will make up for our considerable lack of talent. May taste overcome what skill be lacking. Oh, Allie the nun did that with 15 convicts looking over the shoulder for support. Oh, ouch. Yes. And the answer is yes. But tomorrow, I foresee machine sewn eyelets for our support structures. At least for the stays, because those don't need to be tight-laced. I took off 4 inches, I think. I took like 2 inches off each front panel. Oh, hi. There's my assistant grabby devices. Mostly because my fingers are too close. Oh, I'm... Alright. Phoenix, read the chat. You are sounding super shitty. Oh, Allie Sniffly, yup. I'm a shameful lunatic convict of my own design, plan, embroidery, and poor taste. Yes. Yes, indeed. I feel the shame of all of you staring over my shoulder. Embarrassed that Phoenix stitches so shittily. Not even the nuns want to bring me in from the stables. Even the barn animals say talk amongst themselves, laughing at the sorry state of my stitchery. Okay, but why does this ribbon not want to be attached? Oh, now, come on, the glorious bottle of vodka. Here I come. Oh, yeah, either that or some nice extra juniper-y gin. I like the clear ones are better. And then if you spill, it's not such a disaster, other than looking wet. Where's my box of bobbins? Box of bobbins! Come. You are not. Alright, look for you. Okay. Good job setting my bobbin and bobbin race in the work so I don't lose them, because if I turn my head, they wander off completely. Alright, put you back where you're supposed to go. And right. Slippy slidey through the hole. No, not there. Oh, yeah, and maybe I'm going to, I went through my printed patterns yesterday, got rid of a number, some of which I hadn't even taped together from like free mood printed pattern, or print at home patterns. I decided that I didn't feel like dealing with the hassle, and since I've been mostly drafting or just like marking the shapes on the fabric and cutting, I didn't need all those pattern pieces, so I sent them on their way. We do need to work on that shirtwaist, and I was thinking of a coordinated top and bottom of some of that green poly satiny stuff. Not sleeveless, but just little sleeves. So I always get cold when I have to work at my other office, and that will keep me warm. So I keep bringing like my winter jacket, or I need a couple of sweaters that I rotate through, which is terrible. Oh well, I did see little figs on the fig tree already. Even though they're not going to be ready for months and months and months. Made me super excited and hungry for figs. Yeah, I can't believe that nun did that. That was a couple of lessons. So did she practice? I mean, was it like a once a week she had a lesson and then did some practicing? Because I'm sure that these books just make me feel like a failure. Let's see here. That green poly against the skin would be icky. Probably, yes. Which no, not the green, the silvery satiny one. I'll grab the roll for tomorrow. What I was thinking. Yeah, we don't want to look more deathly and pale and horrible than usual. Because we are. Oh, yeah. Oh. A bigger hoop, we could have tried these scallops a little better. Alright, next time. We're on our way. We're more than halfway done through that manual. Oh, the stitching is sad. Sad Saturday stitches. I know, Allie. Let's see here. Mr. Singer also told the other women that the other women were not his apple in the eye. Know what I mean? Oh, yeah, because 24 children? He was quite the. He liked sewing his stitches. He is a scoundrel. Just all those errant French seams floating around out there. I wouldn't want to be caught up in that stitched it. Don't stitch me into that web, Mr. Singer. I'm not that kind of lass. Not this week, Satan. Alright, this time I'm going to be a little bit better. I'm just going to trim one strip. We'll do our vertical stitches, then I'll snip the next one since I made a slightly bigger shape to fill in, and if I cut it all out now, it's going to become misshapen. And it's bad enough that we have a hard time sewing straight lines and cutting straight lines. So, the smaller the section, the greater the likelihood of less shitty stitches going in. I know. We're trying to be funny. No, because I was thinking of using the tulle as the layer, because then I could have a. Oh, Phoenix, just be quiet and sew. Your words are getting ahead of you. Your brain sees five. I think I've got 5 lifetimes worth of ideas of projects between Allie and Pinterest and my own brain. Just need to keep plodding away. Hey Jada, welcome. How are you? Well, thank you so much last week. You found my... I don't have a lot of fancy things. Did I stitch my own Rumble logo and make it into an emote? I did, and you, good sir, found it. Welcome back to the tent. I hope your games have been... You've had only no death runs. I'm not a gamer, but I attempt to learn the lingo. And so we will continue on. Cutting space, stitching lines, and praying for the best. That nun sewed so well. I guess she needed something to do while hanging around the conclave. So we'll continue on. Yes, indeed, Jada. Oh, Allie, good thing I didn't send you the picture of extant garments. I keep pinning so many. Those Edwardian lace tea gowns. I'm trying to figure out a way that I'm gonna make mine black. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Because a white lace galley is not but to sew black lace, I've got enough white tulle. Maybe I'll just do the black stitching. I'm going waffling between drawing the motifs out on paper and stitching it on my foundation paper. Do I want a foundation paper lace or do I want to just sew the lace on the white tulle and then cut most of it away? Why is there an ant on my sewing machine? Oh, Allie, you used to love a game, Aces High 3. That is where my name came from. Oh, B-17 knows art. The Alibaba and a fur ball is what a fighter planes do around the bombers. What, ew. Now it makes sense. It only took 2.5 years. Now we know the story. Are you savvy behind a plane? No, you know your way around a cockpit. Oh, the best flight simulator. That's good to know. I'm afraid that some of those things just make me motion sick. I don't love having... I don't love being so sensitive sometimes. I'm not quite as bad as Loki, my dear, sweetest, most sensitive, fluffy artist. Oh, it's crunchy. A little too close to the hoop there. Trying to hoop around on me. Right, Jess? Out of nowhere, you're like, things are super normal, and Allie just comes out with some, like, amazing tidbit. It's like, oh, as if I was not in awe and amazed enough. Welcome, one more piece. Nice. Okay, so tomorrow, we're going to work on 2 support garments, because neither of which are finished. And I'm pretty sure what we'll know for certain tomorrow. I think the one that I cut and we stitched on Wednesday is too big. I'm pretty sure I have a minimal lacing gap. And I just caught the 26-inch waist. So, well, might have to do some more reshaping on that one. Oh my gosh, Allie, you almost made your auntie sick when she was watching you dive bomb an F4U1C. Yeah, I think, oh, you did. Oh, yeah, no thanks. I'm sure she gave you the what for. I know, because I know there's some folks on Rumble who play the Intellivision. Did you get yours finally all squared away? Is it all up and running again? Oh, you would have made a good WW2 pilot. I think Doug remembers having his dreams from being, oh, he's got, yeah, I won't tell his stories, never mind. Teaser when he decides to show up and tell his stories. Some stories I will tell and others are not mine. So I won't tell them, I'll just tease them. Okay, I'm just doing a little reinforcing because that corner was a little mixed up. I know, oh, we're getting it, but oh, Jess, you love flying. You know you can't compare, but your grandpa had a Cessna. I have never been in a little plane like that, and you loved flying back in the day. Oh my god. Oh, thanks everybody for piling on in. What a great day at the circus. So good. Oh, I was like, why is it? Fascinating. Oh, Ellie, many in the game also fly in real life. Ah, some even have taken controls from their pilot and flew vast distances. It is a game. There's a lot. I've never been in a Cessna. Those little planes seem so more slightly scary. But I know folks who fly, so actually one of David's cousins was a flight instructor for those little planes. And he just recently retired from that. And the amazing thing about that was that he, more than 20 years ago, was in a horrible accident. He crashed in his plane and was like in the burn unit, and it was bad. And got back on it, got back into the cockpit, and taught people how to fly. Wow, my straight line. We were a little wickety wackety in our stitches that time around. Oh, Oh, Jess, I bet your kids would have played that game. You've never gotten into video games. I just don't have the hand coordination for that. I see that too. I think it's kind of like sewing a little bit, though. Like, if you can... Well, I guess I don't recommend people, like, look away from their sewing like I do sometimes. I don't recommend everybody read chat and sew at the same time. Especially with those newfangled modern machines with a motor. You drive a little faster. I played some. I remember I played Frogger and that one where you made hamburgers. I can't remember that game. I had an Atari and my siblings played more. They had a Nintendo and Duck Hunt and all the OG stuff, but I wonder if those are still floating around somewhere. Yeah, the cross hatches to get the stars in here really pretty take a lot of looking and not pulling too it's easy to mar and misshapen the sections. Oh, how's everybody's weekend going? I know there's lots of gamers in the tent right now. So, what games are people playing? What projects are people? What are you looking for, Jess? Are you looking for crafting materials at the Goodwill, or what did I? I'm stuck, so I'm gonna stop that section. Okay, there's. Oh, Phoenix, you know how to show it up better. Yeah, those straight lines are super bad. Oh. Oh, there's a helicopter. There's been so many Air Force. Whose helicopter is that? I don't know if that picked up. Oh. Sometimes I see the helicopters going back to the Air Force Base. And sometimes they're just doing burning stuff. I forgot where I was. Brains. Oh, right, because I'd grabbed this from a while ago. And I just love the idea of taking a whole bunch of my crocheted motifs and instead of chain crocheting the motifs together, why not lay them on the paper or the tulle and stitch between them? Because then I get the part that I like to do plus a part that I also like to do without the version that I did not enjoy, which is why that yoke is still on the blocking board. I think I'm going to unpick it. And, oh, and I'm just going to yank hard enough to rip some tulle. Dude, where's... Thank you, Teacup. Oh, you're not even on camera. Thanks, Teacup. Alright, let's try another motif. Because the stitching is not getting any better if we don't practice it. Yeah, I think the good thing with the tapes that I made, that it's easier to make a finer curve. Because with the ribbon, it doesn't give the same way, but alright, whatever. I know, we used to go, there was a museum, what's it called, the Museum of Flight? Little airplane museum. And I was little with my grandma, parents. All the things. Oh, that's right, I also said I was going to start working on my gift one. But I might sew the gift by myself. I have to remind myself, it's okay to stitch by myself, though I feel frequently now that if I'm at the sewing machine, like I be live streaming, but sometimes I don't feel like talking, and that's a big part of it. And I get to enjoy the act of sewing I get to enjoy it just for me sometimes still. So, let's. Wow. This ribbon has been a little beaten up and abused. It's trying to it's trying to create its own organic shape, and nothing I can do. I'm just going to work with it, not fight with it. That's what I'm going to go with. Let's stitch for another 10-15 minutes. And I'm going to need to stand up, get ready for tomorrow's show, and do some tidying and housey things. Nicing my nest for spring. Oh, yeah. This is my other shears. I want to try something really fast. I'm going to put my foot on my regular foot and try putting in little pleats into this ribbon. Just do it down the center. I'm going to need a tool. I'm just going to fold it over a 1/4 of an inch. See what happens. Oh, just right forward, please. Oh, this is okay. No. So fiddly. So fiddly. You squish it. Oh. Theoretically, this is going to make a nice little ripply effect. Oh, that does help that I can smush it under the presser foot. Oh, you're back. Spectacular. We are still her. Working on some ribbon trim. So I was also going to, we've got so many plans. There's the flower overlayer. I got this, I got that. I got plans for lifetimes. We're going to have our corsets prepped, and maybe I might cut tonight an easy dress because I just want something new. Oh, Allie, the game actually makes you learn all the aspects of flight under fire and of 2 other groups. Oh my god, yeah, that sounds flight simulating Underworld in World War II. You're gonna go in for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, you got offed for 8 months before you got one of them. Oh my goodness. It was like a death run challenge. You're like, how many times am I going to lose? How many times am I going to die before I get one successful kill? Oh. No. Alright, there would be real fighter oh, so you were hosed. Ribbon. I'll just finish pleating. Yeah, that makes sense. It's gonna take some time to be. They're used to shooting with real bombers. That's impressive that the game, the quality was of such a high standard that folks who were used to a skill in real life thought it was worth their time to go and use this other tool. Right, dead within minutes. I would probably make myself vomit within seconds and be like, yep, no, not for me. Oh, that's an idea. This time on my attempts at this roof, I'm going to pinch the ribbon and fold it and hold it underneath the presser foot, and then once the needle catches, I hold it to the side. We'll see if I can sew a straight line. Oh, Phoenix, you were supposed to rethread the machine. You stopped sewing because your needle unthreaded itself. Maybe you should do that before you try to stitch. Let's see. Alright, I'm probably gonna just I'm gonna pleat up the length of this ribbon, and then I'm probably gonna call it a show for today so I can do some planning and do some hooping. I hooped with my little hoops yesterday. I was so excited because in my trying to connive up this interchangeable hoop costume skirt thing, trying to decide whether the costume is going to fit for all of my hoops or whether I need different costumes for different hoops for different acts. So I've got so many things. Oh, let's see here. Chuck Yeager. Oh, Chuck Yeager even played the game when it was first. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, Chuck Yeager. So people with really skilled people really thought this game was the bee's knees and a good simulation. That is impressive work. Ooh. Oh, I almost thought I was going to get one of those presser feet from Fred Sanford, the slotted binders, but nope. What? How could I get a Facebook video to share on Discord? I don't know, but I'm gonna go out on a limb that maybe somebody from the Rumble chat probably knows the answer for that. I got rid of my Discord and I need to log back in to my Travesty because Tyler's been doing a lot of work and I haven't gone over to check my stuff in a hot minute. Oh, you have one of William's favorite and changeable dress. He loves Lucy for 1968. His needs some pants to go along with his jackets and vests that are not chaps. I wonder how long it's going to be before he gets back into hat making, because it's been a hot minute. I've started going down the rabbit hole of those millinery cockades. But there's so many things. I'm trying to keep it with tools I already have. So maybe I need to do some more watercolor paint sketches for our design ideas so I can practice all the things. I've got the tools. It's more of just setting up. I have my paints next to the sewing stiff. I need to clear off that other desk. So many fun things, so many things. Oh, because it's always hard to find the video. Yeah, some things I just can't find. Oh, Jess, you've got a Discord. Now it all comes together. It's all coming together. I just couldn't deal with it. What was it, the hoopla that you had to sign up with, like you wrote with Roblox or something? I was like, nah, it's too much. Get rid of this Discord and Gilded shenanigans. And I just, like, I only have so much bandwidth, so like there's times where I just don't. I turn my computer off. That and just, not that I'm not like watching the TV or doing anything else, but oh, she hams it up. Oh, Allie says she hams it up a bit. Impressive switch from 3 outfits, all 1968 look. Ah, nice. Oh, I think I've seen that clip. Okay, yes. And all the hoopla with the I Love Lucy at her museum in Jamestown. That statue was abysmal, though. Yeah, because when we're playing with the boning, maybe we'll mock up the like outside cage section. Because I was thinking that maybe, well, brain words. Depending which costume for which hoops, to see how heavy the hoops would pull if I need the smaller ones. And then just figuring out what the big final trick is. Because I use a different hoop for the on-body multi-hooping than I do for my 4-hoop boxes. They're just not the same. And how interchangeable. Alright, I can't. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, Allie, they tried that Roblox whatever with me and they couldn't rope me in. Yeah, no, me either. I was like, nope, I'm canceling all this stuff. Discard. Let me show you what I have, and then I need to, oh, yep. Oh, we've got so many people, and my butt just went numb. And then if we do the different box pleating, you can like make shapes and add beads and flowers. I'm gonna play with this. Wow, everybody. Should I have a face while I close the show out? Sure, why not? Well, just. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, there we are. There's the little Freya Froofers. Thank you so much, everybody. Allie, Jess, Jada, Horror, Relax. I know Dove Pop, well, he was in the IRL place. You've all been great. Thanks for hanging out while we get shamed by Mr. Singer and our steadfast approach at nice stitching. That's a disaster, but it's been great. We learned about the Duchess lace. We'll be back sewing lace next Saturday. Tomorrow, we are going to work on our corsets and our stays. I trimmed 2 inches off the front panel, so we're going to restitch that, add some cording to the back, machine sew some eyelets. Oh, you're so welcome. And we'll work on this other corset that I think is too big. I'm going to I'll put the busk in earlier before I come on the show because that was a disaster to do live. I'll be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna be so supportive to sewing corsets and stays. Don't wait till tomorrow to be fabulous today. Don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. And you be amazing. Let's continue to make some stuff and be awesome. All right, I'll see you on the flip side tomorrow. Yay! Thanks everybody for smashing buttons. Don't worry on that one dislike. I was tired of people being like, that one troll who shows up and dislikes my show before it even starts. I'm controlling the narrative on that one. That dislike was me. because I can always stitch a little bit better and be less of a disaster of a streamer. So thanks everybody. The tent will be back open. The best part, cats and snacks and tricks and treats, is the first 10 minutes of the show. So if you want to see the best part, stop by then. All right, everybody, I'm going to stop yammering, and I'm not going to steal Phoenix McFury's pew pew pew. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. You're all great. Bye.